Toyota is closing all production as sales plummet to the bottom. People have started to realize that Toyota is not the only option anymore, and their market share is decreasing, which is a surprise for most people. Toyota has always been known for their durable and good quality cars. They even had a slogan, Toyota every day. So what's really happening? Is that all just in the past? And is this the end? The truth is, people are not buying Toyotas like they used to anymore. It is like they have lost their cool. To illustrate just how challenging things have become, let's break down the numbers. In September 2024, Toyota Motor North America reported a 20.3% drop in total vehicle sales compared to the same month in the previous year. And Toyota's sales in China faced a staggering 27% drop, a situation fueled by brutal competition and an evolving price war that has even the most loyal customers second-guessing their allegiance to the brand. Back on home turf in Japan, things weren't looking any better, with sales plummeting by 14%. This decline was further complicated by production halts linked to rigorous quality checks and a scandal involving Toyota's small car division, Daihatsu. These revelations brought to light an unsettling truth. The brand, renowned for its reliability, is now grappling to maintain its presence in crucial markets. But sales drop is not a root cause by itself. It is just a reflection of what's really happening underneath the facade and all the hype. So what's the root? Toyota's decline is more than just a story of missteps. It's a cautionary tale showcasing how even the mightiest can stumble when they are caught off guard by rapid changes in the industry and mismanagement from within. This iconic brand, which was once celebrated as the world's largest and most successful automaker, has found itself in a precarious situation after a series of miscalculations. The narrative takes its first compelling turn in 2009, right when Toyota was still basking in the glow of its prior successes. However, it was at this moment that the first cracks in Toyota's seemingly unbreakable image began to show. In late 2009, alarming reports began to surface about unintended acceleration issues affecting several Toyota models, with the Lexus being one of the most notable. The situation reached a heartbreaking climax with the tragic accident involving California Highway Patrol Officer Mark Saylor and his family, who lost their lives in a crash that was blamed on this defect. This incident marked a turning point for the brand and shocked many. Investigations linked the acceleration problems to faulty floor mats and accelerator pedals, revealing the scale of the issue. In response, Toyota moved swiftly, recalling over 9 million vehicles globally. This domino effect caused consumer confidence to plummet. By 2010, Toyota's stock had dropped almost 15%, and legal issues related to the recalls began to pile up, costing the company well over $1 billion in settlements by December 2012. This crisis did more than tarnish Toyota's reputation for safety. It laid the groundwork for future challenges that were just around the corner. As if this crisis wasn't enough to handle, the year 2011 brought even more calamity when Japan suffered a devastating earthquake and tsunami. The disaster wreaked havoc on production capabilities across the nation, forcing Toyota to halt its operations temporarily. In the wake of this disaster, the company reported a staggering 60% decline in profits for that fiscal year. This combination of reputational and operational crisis marked the start of a downward spiral from which it would be extremely challenging to recover. Fast forward to 2015, when yet another scandal emerged involving diesel emissions. Though it didn't receive the same level of media attention as Volkswagen's infamous emissions debacle, investigations revealed discrepancies in emissions data for some of Toyota's diesel models. This revelation further damaged the brand's reputation and raised concerns about the authenticity of its environmental claims. Meanwhile, competitors like Tesla were quickly gaining ground and capturing market share with their innovative electric vehicles. While Toyota hesitated to fully embrace this shift, the automotive landscape was undergoing a significant transformation fueled by the rise of electric vehicles. Yet Toyota appeared reluctant to jump on this new bandwagon. As Tesla rolled out its groundbreaking Model S in 2012 and Ford unveiled the all-electric Mustang Mach-E in 2020, Toyota continued to focus on promoting hybrids and hydrogen vehicles. Although it made history by introducing hybrid technology with the Prius in 1997, its stubborn emphasis on hydrogen fuel cell technology eventually left it lagging far behind in the realm of electric vehicle development. By 2023, when Toyota finally launched its first fully electric vehicle, the BZ4X, it faced a wave of critiques due to its mediocre performance and limited range compared to its well-established competitors. As these mounting challenges unfolded, unfolded, substantial changes in leadership became inevitable. Early in 2023, Akio Toyoda announced his decision to step down as CEO after over a decade at the front lines. This move was framed as a needed refresh for the company's leadership amidst growing criticism regarding its strategic direction. However, many observers interpreted his resignation as a symptom of deeper systemic issues that had been building up during his tenure. His successor, Koji Sato, faced an uphill battle filled with immense pressure to pivot Toyota towards electrification and innovation, while simultaneously attempting to rebuild consumer trust that had been battered by mistakes made over the years. Critics directed sharp criticism towards Akio Toyoda for focusing resources on hydrogen technology rather than electric vehicles, a choice many deemed a reflection of a broader failure to innovate effectively. Despite ambitious promises regarding hydrogen's potential as a sustainable fuel alternative, reality painted a different picture. The infrastructure for hydrogen refueling has remained underdeveloped in comparison to the charging networks for electric vehicles. This misallocation of resources has severely hampered Toyota's capability to compete in an increasingly electrified marketplace. As other car makers hustle to broaden their electric vehicle lineups, Toyota's unwavering commitment to hydrogen has left it somewhat vulnerable during this crucial moment in automotive evolution. But I know that most of you are asking, so what now? Let's get into the details. The current nightmare. By the time we hit 2024, reports indicated that Toyota decided to trim its annual sales target for electric vehicles, slashing it from 1.5 million units down to a mere 1 million. This adjustment clearly reflects a combination of sluggish consumer demand and internal challenges that the company is grappling with. And this is the same story for their other divisions too. The automotive scene is evolving at breakneck speed, and the repercussions are staggering. Just take a look at how disruptive companies like Tesla are reshaping the market with their electric vehicle innovations. It's truly impressive to witness Tesla's daring tactics and swift technological advancements, which have forced established manufacturers like Toyota to rethink their strategies and adapt to the new normal. Fast forward to early 2024, and the difference in market positions between these two players is striking. Tesla's market capitalization has skyrocketed to more than double that of Toyota's, despite the fact that Toyota's revenue is 3 times greater, $299 billion versus Tesla's $96 billion. This dramatic disparity underscores a significant challenge for Toyota. It must find a way to pivot and thrive in a marketplace that is increasingly leaning towards electric vehicles. In this dynamic environment, it's essential to recognize that Toyota's approach to hydrogen may not resonate with consumers as it once did. While hydrogen technology holds promise, the immediacy of electric vehicle adoption has left Toyota at a crossroads. A big part of Tesla's success stems from its clear focus on premium electric cars and how effectively it has created a brand experienced around sustainability and innovation. In contrast, Toyota has found itself struggling to keep pace. This is surprising given its history as the pioneer of hybrid technology with the iconic Prius. The company faced a significant hurdle with the launch of the BZ4X, its first fully electric SUV. What was supposed to be a major leap into EV territory turned out to be fraught with problems, including substantial recalls triggered by safety concerns and performance issues. Such setbacks delayed its arrival to the market and put a serious dent in Toyota's commitment to moving forward with electrification. Along with Tesla, Toyota is now contending with a wave of other competitors emerging in the EV arena. Well-established automakers like Ford and General Motors are ramping up their electric offerings, while fresh faces like Rivian and Lucid Motors are intriguing customers with their innovative designs and features. The global EV market is set to explode, projected to grow at a compound annual growth rate of 13.8%, ultimately reaching $1.9 trillion by 2032. For Toyota, this growth trajectory is not just an opportunity, it's also a looming threat if the company can't effectively pivot away from its reliance on hybrid technology. And on top of all this, the company is still facing a troubling rise in recalls in recent years, tarnishing this once sterling reputation. In December 2023, Toyota announced a recall affecting approximately 1 million vehicles due to a defect in the occupant classification system sensors. This issue could prevent front passenger airbags from deploying correctly in the event of a crash, increasing the risk of injury. The affected models include various Toyota and Lexus vehicles from the 2020 to 2022 model years, such as the Avalon Camry, RAV4, and several Lexus models. Earlier in October 2023, about 751,000 Toyota Highlander and Highlander hybrid vehicles were recalled due to potential detachment of the front bumper cover assembly during minor impacts, which could pose a road hazard hazard. Additionally, in November 2023, Toyota recalled 1.9 million RAV4 SUVs over battery issues that could lead to fires. Earlier recalls also included around 168,000 Tundra trucks due to potential fuel leaks caused by improperly positioned fuel tubes. And this seems to be a trend. Back in 2020 alone, over 5 million Toyota vehicles were recalled due to various safety issues, including engine problems and faulty airbags. A glaring example can be found in the engine debris issue that affected Tundra models, which not only frustrated consumers but also raised serious questions about the company's quality control measures. These recalls haven't just dented the public's trust, they've also taken a toll on Toyota's finances. Stock prices fell dramatically after major recalls were made public, showing how investor confidence is waning because of declining brand loyalty. A survey from Consumer Reports revealed a significant drop in customer satisfaction with Toyota during this tumultuous period. Many loyal customers started considering alternatives from competitors like Honda and Subaru. The erosion of trust is particularly disturbing in today's market, where consumers place a premium on transparency and reliability when choosing their next vehicle. The stagnation in Toyota's technological advancements exacerbates the situation. Once celebrated for its cutting-edge production techniques, including the famed Toyota Production System, the company now appears sluggish in adapting to rapidly emerging technologies like electric vehicles and autonomous driving systems. While competitors such as Tesla steal the spotlight with their leaps in battery tech and self-driving capabilities, Toyota has been lagging in these areas. Take Tesla's full self-driving system, for instance. This feature has become a core part of Tesla's identity, but Toyota has yet to make significant headway in autonomous technology or their own type of unique appeal, despite its considerable investments in the field. The contrast between Toyota's earlier innovations in hybrid technology, led by the Prius, and its current lack of progress in electric vehicles is striking and concerning. But why are they so slow? Let's break this down. A big reason for this stagnation is Toyota's over-reliance on hybrid technology as a stopgap solution, instead of fully embracing electric vehicles. Many analysts argue that while hybrids can serve as transitional vehicles, they won't be enough to meet long-term sustainability goals or the growing consumer preference shift toward all-electric options. With younger generations focusing more on environmental issues when it comes to their purchases, Toyota's reluctance to fully adopt electric technology could alienate an entire segment of future customers. The global economic downturn has hit automakers that depend heavily on traditional combustion vehicles particularly hard. For Toyota, which has a significant portion of its sales coming from North America, a market riddled with economic uncertainty, this impact has been particularly severe. Sales data shows that while overall vehicle sales rebounded after the pandemic, Toyota's share of the North American market has been on a steady decline. And let's not ignore how consumer preferences are reshaping the automotive scene. Today's younger consumers increasingly lean toward brands that prioritize eco-friendly practices and innovative designs rather than simply sticking with legacy names. A fascinating study by Deloitte found that a whopping 63% of millennials are considering electric vehicles for their next automotive purchases. This demographic shift is a considerable hurdle for Toyota, which not only has to fight against established brands, but now also has to capture the attention of environmentally aware customers who might see traditional automakers as out of touch. In response to these competitive pressures, Toyota has shifted gears, investing heavily in solid-state battery technology, hoping to find a way to regain its competitive edge. If these efforts pay off, it could transform the EV arena by offering quicker charging times and greater energy density compared to the current lithium-ion batteries in widespread use. However, how effective this strategy will be in rebuilding consumer trust and confidence is still a matter of speculation. The challenges facing Toyota represent a confluence of pressures, including fierce competition from trailblazers like Tesla, quality issues manifesting in recalls that shake consumer trust, stagnation in tech advancements, but Toyota is trying to turn things around, and their plan is a bit controversial to say the least. The price of complacency. See, Toyota is shifting productions to Mexico, and this decision has turned out to be quite a double-edged sword. At first glance, it looked like a smart move, aimed at slashing costs and staying competitive in an automotive market that's becoming tougher by the day. By relocating, Toyota planned to take advantage of the lower labor costs and favorable trade agreements that Mexico offers. However, this strategy has backfired, revealing significant challenges that have not only eroded the quality of its products, but also tarnished the reputation reputable brand image Toyota once enjoyed. This entire situation raises critical questions about the long-term effects of putting short-term financial benefits ahead of the essential values of product quality and consumer trust. Over recent years, Toyota has increasingly shifted its manufacturing operations south of the border, particularly focusing on its Tijuana plant, where the much-loved Tacoma pickup truck is produced. This strategic relocation was all about benefiting from lower labor costs. However, the reality has proven to be far more complicated than anticipated. As of early 2024, the situation worsened when Toyota had to face a string of production halts amounting to 19 whole days, all due to local labor shortages that had a ripple effect on suppliers. These disruptions were not just minor logistical hiccups, they shed light on deeper systemic issues within the Mexican manufacturing landscape. The high turnover rates of workers who frequently jump ship in search of better paying jobs in other industries have created an unstable labor force. Reports indicate that many employees are changing jobs at a rapid pace seeking higher salaries, which has resulted in a significant decline in the skilled labor pool available for manufacturing roles. This volatility is making it increasingly challenging for Toyota and its suppliers to keep production levels consistent, which ultimately affects the quality of the products rolling off the assembly lines. Moreover, technical setbacks at the Tijuana plant have further complicated these labor woes. Because of these issues, Toyota found itself forced to delay the production of its electric vehicles in the US by a whopping 6 months, which pushed its projected production timeline all the way back to June 2026. This inability to hit production targets doesn't just impact present sales, it also puts future market competitiveness in jeopardy, especially as consumers turn their focus toward electric vehicles more than ever. This situation underscores a significant reality. While cost-cutting measures can offer immediate financial relief, they often pave the way for long-term repercussions that can seriously undermine a company's position in the marketplace. But let's dissect this even further. What are the implications? One thing you need to understand is that Toyota isn't the only player in this game facing tough times. Other auto manufacturers, such as Ford and Stellantis, are wrestling with comparable challenges linked to their own cost-cutting tactics and the subsequent decline in product quality. Take Ford, for instance. The company has been in the hot seat for its production strategies that seem to prioritize cost savings over maintaining quality control. In recent years, Ford has struggled with various quality issues that led to significant recalls and left many consumers feeling dissatisfied. In fact, just in 2023 alone, Ford issued over 50 whopping recalls that affected millions of vehicles for various safety concerns. These recalls not only strained Ford's resources, but also seriously damaged consumer trust, which is absolutely crucial in an industry that thrives on reliability. Then there's Stellantis, which came into being from the merger of Fiat Chrysler Automobiles and PSA Group. This automotive giant has also been dealing with the struggle to keep quality high in the face of aggressive cost-cutting initiatives. The company has been forced to raise prices for consumers while simultaneously dealing with a drop in quality across many of its models. These similar experiences all illustrate a troubling trend in the automotive industry, where cost-cutting can lead to compromised quality and eroded customer trust. As competition heats up from fresh competitors like Tesla, known for its commitment to innovation and consumer satisfaction, the risks tied to complacency become glaringly apparent. The consequences of Toyota's cost-cutting strategies on its brand reputation are hard to ignore. Once regarded as a paragon of reliability and quality, Toyota now finds itself under intense scrutiny concerning its manufacturing practices as well as the integrity of its products. Those recent production halts have raised alarms about the quality of the Tacoma among wary consumers. Many now hesitate to purchase vehicles from a brand that seems unable to keep its production standards consistently high. A survey conducted by J.D. Power in 2023 found that consumer trust in automotive brands follows closely behind perceived product quality. Brands prone to frequent recalls or production problems typically see a dip in customer loyalty and overall satisfaction. For Toyota, this scenario could mean not only falling behind in sales, but also losing some of its hard-earned brand equity, which is a vital asset in a fiercely competitive market. While cutting costs might temporarily inflate profit margins, Toyota did report record earnings overall despite these recent challenges. The long-term effects effects could be damaging. Current forecasts suggest that profits may decline by 20% for the upcoming financial year due to ongoing investments meant to stabilize supply chains and tackle quality issues head-on. This reality raises pressing questions about whether these short-term financial gains are worth the potential erosion of consumer trust and loyalty. In light of all this, it's clear that Toyota's choice to relocate production to Mexico in a bid to cut costs has sparked significant challenges that have diminished product quality and harmed its reputation. As labor shortages continue and technical issues amplify these existing problems, it becomes evident that complacency can carry a hefty price tag. The experiences of other automotive manufacturers serve as cautionary tales. Sacrificing quality for quick financial wins can put long-term success at serious risk. In order for Toyota to navigate this challenging terrain, it will necessitate a renewed commitment to quality and innovation to have any hope of reclaiming its status as a leading figure in the automotive industry. Can Toyota be saved? Have you ever wondered if Toyota can bounce back from its current mess? It's not an easy question to answer. The automotive giant is wrestling with some serious challenges, like declining sales, quality issues, and fierce competition from rivals. At the center of this upheaval is Koji Sato, the new CEO who took the reins in April 2023. He has the heavy task of revitalizing a brand that used to be the gold standard for reliability and innovation, but now finds itself under intense scrutiny. So what's Sato's game plan? He's putting a renewed focus on electric vehicles and sustainability. This pivot is crucial for reclaiming market share that has slipped through Toyota's fingers, particularly to competitors like Tesla and Ford. To paint a clearer picture, let's look at the numbers. In 2022, Toyota's global sales dropped by an alarming 10%. The situation was even worse in North America, where sales plummeted by 16%. This downturn pushed Sato to fast-track the development of new electric models, including the highly anticipated bZ4X. This SUV is intended to directly compete with Tesla's offerings. However, initial reviews of the bZ4X were less than glowing. Critics pointed out issues like lackluster performance and a limited driving range compared to rival electric vehicles. To change this narrative, Sato has kicked off marketing campaigns to highlight Toyota's commitment to safety and quality, aiming to reassure consumers that the company is back on track. Even with these initiatives in motion, Sato has a mountain to climb. The automotive landscape is changing at a blistering pace. Competitors aren't just innovating faster, they're also capturing consumer attention with their bold marketing strategies. On top of that, the industry is feeling pressure from rising material costs and ongoing supply chain issues. Just to give you some context, in the first half of the fiscal 2023 year, Toyota reported a jaw-dropping 31.3% decline in net revenues compared to the year before. This financial squeeze complicates Sato's ability to invest crucially in new tech and marketing campaigns, which are vital for a robust recovery. But it doesn't stop there. Internal issues are also lurking within Toyota. Recent reports indicate that Japanese Transportation Ministry officials conducted an on-site investigation at Toyota's headquarters, focusing on the company's handling of certification and compliance with safety regulations. This investigation is part of a broader scandal affecting Toyota and several other Japanese automakers, including Honda. Investigations have uncovered that Toyota, along with 4 other automakers, admitted to falsifying testing data and performing tests under inappropriate conditions. The company acknowledged cheating on various certification and safety tests for 7 vehicle models sold in Japan. This scandal has important implications as it challenges the integrity of the testing processes that ensure vehicle safety. Furthermore, the Japanese government has indicated that 2 of Toyota's best-selling models, the RAV4 and Camry, were implicated in the certification investigation, leading to concerns about whether these vehicles complied with regulatory standards. In response to the growing fallout from these revelations, Toyota has publicly apologized and expressed its commitment to improving its testing and certification oversight. The company aims to implement stronger measures to prevent such issues from recurring in the future. The impact of this scandal on Toyota's reputation and trust with consumers may take time to assess, especially given the serious nature of the allegations involved. But what's your take on all of this? Let's know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next video.